You are finally in alignment. Did you hear me? You are finally aligned to the type of love that you have been praying for. You've been wanting this type of love since you was a children, since you was a little girl. Okay? Since you was a youngin', you've been wanting this type of love, okay? You've been through a lot. And I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that. You've been through so much. And you wondered if this type of love ever was going to find you. And I'm here to tell you, yes, this type of love is finding you. And you are finally in alignment with receiving the type of love that you've always been dreaming of. OMG, okay? Hey girl, hey, I'm Ayalua and this is Lunara Lume. Here I offer reassurance, I offer the clarity that you seek, and I offer the confirmation that you need, okay? So we're gonna get into these cards and we're gonna see what the universe has to tell you. And show you that you are on the right path to the type of love that you've been wanting, honey. You are on that path. You are on the right path. Alright. Divine. Arumala, please help me tap into this energy. Ashe. Okay. So, what does the universe have to tell you in terms of your love life? Universe, Two of Pentacles reverse. You're making a decision. I feel like at first you was really indecisive as to what type of love you wanted. Two of Cups reverse. You was really indecisive as to what type of love you wanted. Therefore, it was hard for you to attract the love that you genuinely wanted. And you wanted a certain type of love, but we don't attract what we want, right? We attract who we are. So you wanted a specific type of love, but you were not at a vibrational space to receive that type of love that you've been wanting. Now you are finally at a vibrational space. You are vibing high. You're at a vibrational space that's going to propel you to that love that you've been dreaming of, okay? This is the type of love that you've been wanting for a very long time. And I feel like in the past you could have been more, I don't know, I'm hearing reckless, but that's between you and the Most High, honey. But you could have been more free, okay? You could have been a free spirit, and you could have not taken any type of love seriously, any type of love offer seriously. And now you're at a space where you're more mature. Excuse me, it's pollen season. Okay, but you're more mature now. You're in a space where you're cutting off people that were not meant for you. You cutting off people that was not going to offer you what you really wanted, this total fulfillment in every area of your life, honey. Love and friendship and family, just love as a whole, love in general, okay? You cutting off those people, you cutting them out of your life, you're weeding out the weeds, okay? And you're really embracing this true version of yourself, this person that was always there, but you just really woke up to that person and became that person who you truly desired to be. For some of you, you had to get your finances in order first. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there we go. Three of Pentacles. Some of you, you had to work on your finances and your career. So you had to put love on the back burner. In the meantime, okay? You could have put love on the back burner until you were financially stable, at least at the bare minimum. You want to be financially stable and able to take care of yourself. You wanted to be independent. You were working on either education or you were working on some level of career, and this is why you have been putting off love. And the love that you have been entertaining throughout the years, it wasn't anything serious, and you knew it wasn't going to go anywhere, but you still entertained these people just to entertain you for some entertainment. 8 of Wands reverse. This could have been a long time coming. And for some of you, I'm seeing that you could be 32, 34, 38, or 42 when this type of love came in. Okay? That's very specific, okay? You could be any one of these ages. You could be in your 30s, 40s, or beyond when this love comes in, okay? And this is because you were focusing on other areas of your life. You were trying to get your life together. Or maybe you grew up in poverty, or maybe you grew up in a family that struggled financially, okay? Even if it's in pure poverty. It could be middle class, but y'all were lower middle class, or y'all struggled financially. And you wanted to break that cycle. You were working on breaking generational curses. 6 of Swords reverse at the bottom of the deck. You're releasing your burdens. Okay? I feel like, honestly, now that you are in alignment and you are ready for it, it's about to come to you. It's given India Irie, ready for love. I am ready for love. Okay, give me my Grammy. But this is given, you're ready for love now. And because now you're ready, you are about to receive just that. You're about to receive the love that you've always prayed for. Mm-hmm. Sure is. You're about to receive the love you've always prayed for. What is the Two of Pentacles, Holy Spirit? Gossip in reverse. So you're not afraid of what other people think of you. And maybe this could be a bit of a taboo situation where you were only dating people who you thought other people would approve of, be it your family, your friend group, confirmation, your friend circle. Okay, you could have dated people that only they would have approved of. Like, for example, if you're one race, like let's say you're a black woman and you only dated black men, or and now you no longer care because that's what your family wanted you to end up with. Okay, that's what your friends would judge you if you dated outside your race. And now you're like, I don't care. I'm going to just date everyone. I'm going to just, if I find someone within my race, cool. But if they're not in my race, that's also fine. I just want genuine love. I just want what is best for me. And I want the highest form of love. And that doesn't have to necessarily come in the package that I want it to come in. Also, I'm getting here that this could be a cultural thing, okay? Maybe you're dating someone outside your culture. Maybe you're dating someone from a different city or state or country, okay? Maybe a different continent. And you were really skeptical about what your friends and your family had to say, but now you don't care. This is why you're in alignment with real love, because absolutely the love that you seek may come in a different package than what you think it will come in. And I'm also here, be open-minded when it do, okay? Like, if this is an example and you're one race and or culture, and this person has a different race or culture, then by all means, explore your options. Because true love may come in a different package than what you think they should. Okay, it may not come in your same racial group or your same nationality or your same culture. Okay? So we got sabotage in reverse. Maybe in the past you self-sabotage. Or you would self-sabotage when certain good things happen and things were too good. Then you would get in the way of those good things because you thought like, you was waiting for the other shoe to drop. And it's like, girl, it's not going to drop, okay? And this is something you had to work through. You had to work through that part of you that was self-sabotage in the past, so that when the real deal came, you wouldn't self-sabotage that and be out of luck. Just the love of your life be gone forever. This is something you had to work through. This is something, the shadow side of yourself that you had to overcome so that you can attract somebody that is going to genuinely give you the love that you deserve, and you be able to embrace that love. Okay, you no longer worried about what other people have to say. You know, no longer have certain self-limiting beliefs that will keep you from obtaining this level of love that you want and you truly deserve, because now you know you're worthy of this type of love. Now you know that you deserve this type of love. Okay, what is the Ten of Pentacles, Holy Spirit? What is the Ten of Pentacles? Ego in reverse. Yeah, you're working through ego. Okay? And a lot of us do. That's just the human in you, to allow ego to take the wheel. Okay? Sometimes we let ego get in the way. And sometimes we can make very ego-driven decisions. And this goes along with the example I have of dating and exploring your other options, like dating outside your race. And I'm talking specifically to black women. Okay, if you're a black woman specifically, because we tend to be the most blindly loyal to our men, and our men does not have the same level of loyalty to us as a whole. Okay. But we just like, oh, I have to end up with a black man. I have to end up with him because that's the only man for me. He's the only one who's going to understand me. No, the person you're meant to end up with is going to be the only one to understand you. Just because they're the same race as you or the same culture as you does not mean that they are automatically going to understand you as a person, as an individual. Okay? And that's a limiting belief that we have to wrap our hands around. We have to realize that a lot of times, and you know, if you ain't a black woman, just put this weird fit. But sometimes we have to realize that a lot of times it's the person that we're meant to end up with that's going to understand us the most. It's not necessarily someone who automatically has the same skin as you, same skin color or complexion as you, or have the same you may meet somebody who's in your race or in your culture or have your nationality or have the same phenotype as you, and they don't understand you at all. They don't understand anything you're going through. They don't understand you or care to understand anything that you're going on. Y'all can still be incompatible. What you want is compatibility on every level, emotionally, intellectually, and physically, okay? Mentally, spiritually, you want compatibility in all these important areas. And you may meet somebody in the past, you know, when you were in your ego, you may meet somebody who may have been compatible in one or two of those areas, but not all of those areas. And somebody who you're compatible with in every last one of those areas may be someone who your ego is like, nah, I don't think we should be with this person because they don't fit the mold of what I think we should end up with. So I think I'm not going to give this person a shot because, you know, my mom and them, my friends, my bestie and them say that I need to be with the same race or the same culture as me. Okay? Or even if this is LGBT. Maybe you could be in a relationship and you can really like the same sex, and you have been taught growing up that it's a sin or that it's immoral to be attracted to the same sex, but that's generally who you're attracted to. That's who you want. So maybe you have been suppressing that part of yourself in order to not get any criticism or to be safe, okay? Be accepted by our family, our friends, to feel like we belong somewhere. Now you're at a point where you're like, girl, I don't care. I just want the love of my life. I want to be with who I want to be with. Okay? It does not matter. I want to end up with the person who is best for me. I want a soulmate. I want someone who aligns with my soul's mission here on earth. And That's beautiful, okay? What is Three of Pentacles? Guidance. What is Three of Pentacles? What is Three of Pentacles? I'm a little stuffy. If you hear me a little stuffy, it's because it's pollen season here in Georgia. And if you ever been to Georgia, you know that the pollen is nothing to play with here. It ain't nothing to play here. I seen a post the other day that said that the pollen in Georgia is like how we sprinkle lemon pepper on our chicken wings. And I was like, that is the closest thing that I done ever heard. Because it really be like it. Okay? So forgive me for my stuffiness. We have unfinished business, okay? That came out for Three of Pentacles. But it came out in reverse. So I feel like all this time, energy, and attention you've been trying to work on, especially if you have someone you holding on to from the past, I feel like you letting this person go. And you're exploring your options because you know deep down inside that this person really ain't for you. This person ain't the person you meant to end up with for real, okay? You know that better is out there for you, so now you're open to your options. Now you're exploring your other options. Now you're coming into alignment with that agape love, with that love that is the best for you, okay? It's the best type of love for you. And lastly, what is the Eight of Pentacles? This ain't the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands reverse. Wow. We got Guilty reverse. And then we got Runner. I don't want to run anymore. So, I'm going to take both of them. I sure am. I'm going to take both of them. So, I'm seeing here. I'm hearing she's a runner. She's a track star. Okay, you could have been the type to run away from your problems in the past. When things got hard, you'll be the type to leave a relationship with no questions asked. You wouldn't fight for anything. Which, ultimately, in the grander scheme of things, nothing is wrong with that. However, especially if it's not a relationship you're meant to be in, there's nothing wrong with that. But if it is a relationship that you are meant to be in and end up with, and it's the right person for you, then it's a no bueno thing, okay? It's not a good thing if you are meant to be with this person. And this is something you had to work on, because when you finally get with the real deal, honey, then you have to learn to stick through the trials, stick through the ups and downs. And this does not mean that you stick beside somebody who is unfaithful. I don't know who need to hear that, okay? This does not mean that you give somebody a chance after they've disrespected you time and time again. After they not taking your feelings into consideration time and time again. This does not mean to keep on going back to something that's not good for you, okay? But now you know you're worthy. Now you know you're worthy. Now you're not fighting this level of unworthiness of thinking you're not good enough for the right type of love. And this is why you're about to align with the type of love that you are meant to end up with, okay? Because you know you're worthy. And this could be an affirmation that you've been telling yourself. Or if it ain't something you've been telling yourself, maybe you can start telling yourself, I am worthy of true love. Okay, I am worthy. You can just start your affirmations with I am worthy. I am worthy of a happy marriage. I am worthy of being a wife and a mother. Or I am worthy of being the best husband that I can be. Okay, if you're a male feminine, okay? Or maybe I am worthy. Just start your affirmations with I am worthy. And know that you are worthy to deserve this type of love. And this could be something you've already been doing behind the scenes. And this is why this love is coming in for you as soon as it is. Okay, you worked out the kinks. You became the ultimate version of yourself, and this is why you're about to attract somebody who's about to pour into you as much as you pour into them, okay? But I'm in the reading there. Have a blessed day. I will see you in the next video. I love you. Mwah.